Hi everybody, this is Felicia and I'm here with a process video using my hip kit for the month of October and September. What I did was I combined my kits together for September and October because it had a lot of the Maggie Holmes Gather in it, and so what I did was I took all of the Maggie Holmes Gather papers out because I went ahead and bought the rest of the Maggie Holmes Gather collection, and so I put them all together in one little plastic baggie there. And then I decided to combine the October and the September and the October hip kit because they had basically the same colors. So what you see me here do now is I am trying to put these two pieces of paper together here, and I really like the concept of what I'm coming up here with. Okay, both of those are from the Dear Lizzie Saturday collection, and that is just some gray basil cardstock underneath the bottom there. And what I wanted to do was kind of create this two-layer from the sketch that you've seen in the beginning, which I decided not to go with after all. So I'm going to save that sketch for another time. And I wanted to kind of get a nice little layout going here using these two pattern papers. Now I go as far as I put them down, everything is looking all nice, and I'm like, yay, this is going to be great. I love the colors in it. And once I put the photos down on top of it, which you will see here, once I decide to go ahead and mat the photos, that I didn't like it. Now those are the photos there that you see. And those photos are from my most recent trip here to Palm Springs, which I took at the middle of last month, October. And I'm still in the summer, guys. And I decided to take a picture of these plants that they were desert plants because of course it's Palm Springs. And they had put them in these nice little pots that were floating on the water there. And I thought that was pretty cool. I liked the way that looked, and I wish I could do something like that for my backyard, but we don't have a pool and we don't have a water fountain, so that's not going to happen. But I did like the way it looked, and it looked really, really nice. But you can see there, looking at it, it just, the pattern paper kind of swallows it all up. And I really like the way this goes, and I really like the way it looks, but it just didn't work out for the photos. So, and then I tried putting that little blue strip in the middle, which would have been perfect because it matched really good with the colors and stuff, because there's some blue in that Maggie Holmes, I'm sorry, in the Dear Lizzie Saturday, the bottom pattern paper there with the crosses on it, or the whatever that is down the bottom. And it looked good. It did. And then when I put the photos here on top there, it still did not look right. So I was kind of a little bit disappointed. So of course, you know me, I'm trying to, okay, I'm going to get this. This is going to do something. I'm going to do this. And so I decided to go ahead and mat the photos again with some, you can see me sitting there thinking, I'm thinking, what do I do? So I go get some yellow paper. And I decided, yeah, the yellow will pop out because there's some greenish yellowish colors in here, and there's some yellow in there. That'll work. It'll pop it out. And it didn't work. I was disappointed. And so, but I still tried. I tried. And so I eventually kind of scratched that. I keep the papers though, because I know that I'm going to have some photos that are going to work perfectly with it. So, and look at me. I even tried flipping it upside down. Like, is that going to make a difference? No. It didn't make a difference, but I love the way those two pieces of paper combined together looks on top of the gray. It really does a nice, so I just decided to scratch that. Just go with some plain white and just scratch the sketch all together from the beginning and just do what I do best, which is kind of put it down here and just make it look really good. You can see the photos better, of course, and I just happen to have some die cuts there, as you can see there, of some cactus. So that was perfect. And I just loved the way it looked. Like I said, the way those cactus were sitting on the water, it was all sparkly and everything. And then that's going to be the title of my layout here, Sparkle, because I decided to go ahead and use that. So with the trip to Palm Springs, I had a great time. It was with my church group, and it was for 8 days, and we came back on the ninth day, and we stayed in a nice hotel where they gave you, get this now, breakfast and a light dinner. And so it was delicious. It was very good. Everything was good. I mean, I got up in the morning. I didn't have to cook breakfast. We just got up, brushed our teeth, went down, got some breakfast, came back to the room, took our showers, got ready for our church group activities and stuff, and then we ate lunch, and then we would come back, and then we would sometimes we'd eat dinner out, and then we would come back because we would eat dinner pretty early, and then we would come back, and like it's 7 o'clock. Oh, let's go down to the lobby there and get a light little snack dinner reception, whatever. And they had wine, they had beer, they had drinks, coffee, and let me tell you guys, the coffee and the tea were 24/7, by the way. Although I did not take advantage of the coffee and tea 24/7 because I am not drinking coffee. Well, I wasn't drinking coffee as much then. I was only drinking tea, and so I brought my own tea, which was an organic ginger turmeric tea, and so that's what I had, and it was great. It served its purpose. And the rooms had kitchenettes, so where you have a two-burner stove, a dishwasher, a full-size refrigerator, a sink, counter, and a table with two chairs. It was a two-bedroom suite, and it was nice. It was really nice to stay there. So we had a good time. And I did have some coffee. I had coffee, I think, 3 out of the 8 days I was there, but it was from Starbucks. I had to go get a Starbucks. I think there was a couple times where I was falling asleep there during the sermon there. So, yeah, sorry about that. And you're not supposed to fall asleep during those. But anyway, we had a great time there, and we went shopping. Oh my gosh, I have so pictures. I have more pictures, and we went up in the tram, and we were 8,000 feet up. I still have yet to scrap some of those. It was great. That was the best view. And then we went and saw these, and I don't know if anybody's familiar with the giant windmills. They're like the really big and tall, and they're white, and they have these huge propellers, or I think that's what you would call them, propeller, not propeller, fan blades, that's what it is, sorry. And the fan blades are the size of a double bed semi truck. So that just goes to show you how big those things are. And I got pictures of those because they had the windmill tour there, and you got to go up inside the windmill. It was, I didn't get a chance to go up inside the windmill. I was a little too chicken to do that. So because those things are humongous, and boy, and I didn't think they made any noise, but they do. You could hear them when you're really close to them. Oh my gosh, it was kind of eerie, creepy like. Anyway, so enough of that. I'm using a lot of these. I'm supposed to be talking about the layout, but I'm using a lot of the die cuts from the Honey I'm Home collection and from the Simple Stories Posh. So the die cuts are from the Honey I'm Home ephemera pack, and that's from We Are Memory Keepers. And the arrows are from the Posh collection, and the sparkle is also from the Posh collection as well. So I used a combination of all of that, which are in the combination of both kits, and so that's why I put them together, because each kit had a little bit of each one of those collections in it. So. But anyway, so we had a good time, and I'll be scrapping more photos and everything on my trip and everything. And then some of them is food, of course, food related. I did eat pretty good when I was away. I didn't overindulge myself, so I'm really happy that I didn't do that. There was a cheesecake involved, oops, and a giant Reese's peanut butter cup involved. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm using the Shimmer's No Yoking spray there, and I am just about done, and I think I am done with this. So I'm just adding a few more hearts there from the Honey I'm Home collection. They're the puffy hearts. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will be using more of the hip kit, which I'm really happy that I subscribed to, and having some more videos for you. So thanks a lot for watching, you guys, and look forward to many more stories. Take care. Bye bye.